say our because some of you may be following these videos and trying to make the changes or trying to gain more knowledge about how to do certain things, like how to break free from bad habits and inculcate or bring back the good habits that you once had. So, uh, we have spoken about the circle of influence versus the circle of concern. Then we spoke about how to be proactive, which was the first, which is the first chapter of. Just for the sake of reference, we are talking about the 7 habits of highly effective people. We are reading up on this book so that we get the habits, or we create the habits that will help us transform our lives. And interestingly, it says the 7 habits. So habits, forming good habits is the basis of it all. Now, I was wondering, like I got into a huge bad habit of procrastination, and I was wondering how to get rid of this habit. The only way to get rid of a bad habit is not to condemn the bad habit. Hi, Rocky. Not to condemn the bad habit. So today we are on habits themselves, like how to replace bad habits with good habits. We can't do away with bad habits. We have to replace them, because until and unless we replace them, it's not possible to form a good habit. And there's a beautiful thing that I read over here. So habits defined, and there is a, how does habit get formed? So, knowledge what to do, why to do, skill how to do it, and desire want to do it. All three will lead to creating a habit and keeping that habit. Say, for example, I have, and I actually decoded it with examples from my life. The main problem I have had always was waking up in the morning. I have a bad habit of waking up late. Now I have an excuse. I work late. But hi, Tyler. So, but initially when I was in college, I didn't have this. I didn't have an excuse. I was not studying late except when there were exams. Um, Tyler, this is from the book, The 7 Habits of, hello, highly effective people. I'm on a mission to transform my life, to make it better, to get rid of doom scrolling, procrastination. And these are my accountability videos, because, once I want to keep doing this, I want to keep reading. And unless I am accountable to creating videos or something or the other, I won't be making much progress. So, yes, I was wondering on how to do away with habits in the first place. For me to take on new habits, I have to get rid of old habits. You're trying to be effective as well? Wow. I am just, I don't know, you might want to do videos as well, or, I've tried so many times and failed in the last 3 to 4 years, but this time I'm bent on succeeding. So I was thinking how to replace my bad habits with good ones, like procrastination. Thank you for all the love you're sending in, all of you. Thanks. Atomic Habits. Yes, yes, wonderful book. My brother took it. I buy books from the train, but that's a bad habit, I think, because I always think of getting it from the vendors, from the train vendors. But then I got books from Amazon, the same book I ordered. I forgot that. What was the book? Oh, Don't Believe Everything You Think. That was a book. And I saw that pages are missing. So, anyways, hi, Noto. Atomic Habits. Yes, yes, I need to read that as well. I need to either reorder it or get it back from my brother. So, so like I said, I can't wake up in the morning. Is in is your mind in right time, right place teaches so many things. Best book is your mind in right time? Absolutely, absolutely. But you know what? That control, I think in these days where this thing that in my hand, through which I am shooting this video now, recording this video now, I have used it to doom scroll for hours and hours together. Samsung phones show a weekly report, and I'm seeing that my screen time is more than my sleep time. And slowly the media has helped us to lose control of ourselves, and that's not the case with me, just with me. It's a case with a lot of people around the world. Um, and I think we need to stop it. And I have a daughter, and as much as I don't get her to consume media, but at the same time I'm doing the same. Can I tell about you? Oh, you you want to tell about me? um yes, you can guess. So there are a lot of things about me in my channel, I think. So it's easy to guess if you go through the videos. Okay, so getting back to how to form habits, I realized I never desired to wake up early. I love my sleep. I love those, in the morning time when you sleep and there's nothing to worry. And the sleep is so active, just because I used to read books, horror stories and everything, and my mind would race and I would have nightmares. So in the morning hours when the world is awake and you can hear a lot of noise, you kind of sleep peacefully, and that became a habit. You're sleepy, and I am a procrastinator, but I'm not sleepy at all. Of course, that is the reason I took up this book. I'm not sleepy at all. I don't know if my voice makes it sound like that. But I have become a procrastinator, a habit that I picked up susceptibly in the last few years. But anyways, so I never got a reason why I should wake up early, except for when there was school and college. I missed my first classes just so as to sleep. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Why you are not singing? I am a trained Hindustani classical singer, actually. But it's been long I sang. I need to. This is what um, a lot of things have rem- a lot of things got removed from my life. So there's no hobby, and a lot of the meaning we attach is when we are happy doing things we love. So it's so much work, work, work. Yes, right. It's so much work, work, work. And the work seems never ending. And that is where my procrastination started. Um, Ikigai. Oh, that was the first ever chapter, in my transformative series. That was I read from Ikigai. Um, I used to be a very avid reader. Thank you so much. Thank you for your suggestions. I used to be a very avid reader. I have this thing. So I have a Kindle. I used to read so much, and space is a problem in India. So I got my Kindle. One of my best investments on me was this. So you can see it's dilapidated. I used to read, and then I don't know when I got into the habit of scrolling. Yeah, so right. So forming a habit. What to, why to? Oh, my voice is deceptive then. I'm definitely not 23, not even 32. I'm 39. Old hag. So no, 40, not 49, my dear. You just increased around 10 years. It's 39. So your guess gone wrong. So, coming back to habits. Now, for some habits, we don't need the skills, like how to wake up in the morning. You just need an alarm. Desire, yes, this is very important. For some basic habits like waking up in the morning or exercising, I have a treadmill. That's all right. Age is a very stupid thing, In there is time is n- our time in this earth is limited. I know. No desire, yes, no desire to change is one thing. So for example, no desire to exercise. I don't like exercising. I have a treadmill, and I have to really drag myself to focus on time, just focus on time management. Yes, yes, but how to manage time when procrastination is your biggest enemy? So that is why habits come here. Habits are, you'll drag your ass to do those things. Like, if you have committed, if you know that walking is going to help you, you don't need the skills, you just need to, for some habits you don't need the skill, you just need the knowledge and desire. Why am I going to walk in the treadmill? And I have a desire to achieve that, either a lean body or that clarity of mind, and then you can form this habit. You don't need a skill for certain things. um, Maybe work, if you are your work hours, if you commit to working 8 hours a day, your problem solving skill, just sit, understand your time, and then get your solution. Yes, there's a point in what you say. I have tried that, to be very honest. I have journals, I've written down what I'm going to do and how it is going to help, but then it hasn't. Yes, 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 but time is very deceptive, I have to tell you. When you doom scroll, you don't understand. And when I sit for work, it's 15 minutes and I'm already tired. I'm tired from the doom scrolling actually, but it shows up in the work. Yes, right. There you are, making it as a ritual. So, this is why habits are important. So, I want to make these habits are what? These are actually rituals that I'm going to do this and this. I'm going to put my phone on airplane mode and not worry about the notifications. So, the knowledge to do it, the desire to do it, and sometimes you need skills, sometimes you don't. How to do it? Like, yes, how can I stop my phone from not pinging for notifications? Put it on airplane mode or put it on to not disturb mode. So, right. So, these three, if anybody is trying to build good habits or ward off bad habits, please focus on these three, especially knowledge and the desire. If we don't have these two, if we just think we are going to build up a good habit, just won't work. So, this is it mostly. This is my takeaway from today, from today's. I actually went through this. I was on Be Proactive, but then I'm reading and rereading certain stuff, and this kind of stuck with me again. That why am I not able to form this habit? So maybe waking up early might not be on the cards right now for me. I already wake up early. It's around 3 a.m. in the morning, and I have to be up by 5:30 in the morning so that I can make breakfast and send my kid to school. So and in the meantime, what I do is now is a very good time to meditate. So I'll meditate. I do Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditation, um, tuning into new potentials. That is a meditation that I do. I have a lot of his stuff. So meditation helps me with uh, keeping my mind in control. A lot of it. So that is it for today. Thank you. Hi, Mahia sent. I don't know if that's your name. You know how human form in evolution, like as a monkey to human, because just one thing, just one little lesson, face your problems again and again. If something is your problem, like um, yeah, Noto, I'm not sure how old you are, but I have kind of seen life a bit, and the problems don't end here. Okay, sure, I'm waiting. I have faced problems. some personal problems really do take up a lot of our energy. And especially when you lose control of situations, of relationships, that is what has happened to me. My mind spiraled down. I have been a voracious worker, reader, and it's not that I'm doing bad in life, I'm doing good in life, but I'm stuck at what I was making, the money I was making, the kind of life I was leading. So, this is the reason I took it up. And sometimes clean or then purely clean or get more distracted that it feels like pain. Absolutely, you are right about this. You're right about this. Um, you're right about this. Yeah, phone is uh, phone is my distraction, but it goes deeper. Why do I pick up the phone in the first place when I'm supposed to work? Um, why does work feel so heavy? So there's a lot of psychological spiraling down, and I have tried to sit and reason with myself, and the only way out, I think, is to create habits so that my mind doesn't get the time to spiral down. Habits are like, they are built into your psyche, they get into your DNA, and they don't give you the time to think. If you form good habits, then our mind will automatically work like it. Absolutely right, 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 absolutely. That is the reason I realized that I did away with my good habits, and I placed um, weird habits in their place. Like I used to work non-stop for 8 hours was nothing. I used to work 12 hours a day. I have worked and worked. um, so yeah, I want to bring back that phase of my life. um, I got somebody, Mahia sent, and they sent smileys and bows and hearts, and thank you for that. Yes, please. Yes, please. Please give me some tip. Okay. I'll get an accountant. Okay. I have an accountant actually. Oh, these are my accountants, these videos. I have kept my daughter as an as my accountability manager. But she is young and my mother is old, and I'm at such an age where the factors, the accountability, my old accountability managers don't work. Oh, my husband is another story. He's schizophrenic. He is in a different world altogether. Besides, he doesn't stay with me. So um yeah, so that is the thing. Yes, yes, he was the reason I invested so much time in making him better. 3 rehab sessions, and that failure, to cure him, and that helplessness, and that losing control feeling, that was too much for me. Oh, no, 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 don't be, please. I think it's just a story. I have to treat it like a story. It happened to me, of course, but if I still keep taking it so personally, I will again spiral down the rabbit hole. Because thank you, thank you, thank you. But I have realized, as women, uh, we want to control, but that's so much of an illusion. You can't control. You just can't control certain things. We can't control, and we can only control our minds, like you said. Sit with the problem, see what. sit, see what is the problem, then focus on what can be done right. That is the attitude actually. I too, if I didn't meditate, I would have gone mad, I would have gone completely mad. I have to tell you, it is very difficult to live with a mad person, and I lived with him for around 6 to 7 years. So it is very difficult. His hallucinations, as much as I, it's very difficult. That's what, especially if a person, yeah, if a person is hallucinating and you're with that kind of a person, it is very difficult because you can't openly reject their hallucination. For them, it is very real. For you, it is meaningless, and you slowly lose your mind. So this is the reason I found myself, and I had my motherhood during that time. So it was postpartum, and the responsibility of taking care of a husband who is losing his mind, bills, financials. It was a lot. Absolutely, I know. Connecting with nature is. I visit my village 3 times a year, and just feel. I, I can spend hours looking at the sky. So I do that. Yes. So this is it. Mostly, I won't take up too much of your time. This is our today's lesson. Why we are to form habits. Yes. This is another thing, understanding who we are, and sometimes there's no destination. There's just, journeys are related to destinations. Like, I'm going to do this, or this is my goals and all. Sometimes, or the purpose of living. Nah, okay. Okay, maybe I got you wrong. I kind of understand myself. I'm wrong? Wrong about what? I've been wrong so many times, by the way. I read a beautiful line here as you write what I'm wrong about. Let me find out the line I read, and it was so beautiful. Where is it? There it is. As Horace Mann, the great educator, once said, if you're going in night, there is dark, but if you know where to go, then it will be easy to go. Right. Point. Point. Um, yeah, that I know. My motto is very about the direction in life. I know I have to progress. That is my direction. Mm, and I've had a strong motto from my childhood: be good, do good. So that is my journey. That is my destination. You can say that. Where I got lost is professionally. I got lost professionally, and my profession is so linked to my personality that I feel spiraling down there in that area. Everything is not like fairy tale in this world, but we can make if we accept happiness. I so agree with you. Fairy tale is what we make our lives to be. I still think my life is fairy tale, and I can joke about my life. Like you said, you're sorry about when you heard about my part of the story, but I really don't take it as very grievous. Um, I kind of, during that time, so much was expected of me that I felt incompetent. But as far as, that was his journey, and I was a part of his journey during that time. So, yes, if I choose to make my life a fairy tale right now, Everything has beauty. True, 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 true. Everything has beauty. Every small thing, big thing, it has beauty. That is true. If we choose to see, beauty is everywhere. And here also it says habits are like a cable. We weave a strand of it every day and soon it cannot be broken. This is what I want to do. Professionally. Professionally, I want to make my habits that strong. So yeah, that is mostly it. Noto, I think we can call it a day for today. Do you have anything else to say? I loved the conversation we had, even in bad time, like for example. Sure, sure. Okay, okay, waiting. For example, in bad time, if you feel stressed about something, like as a mother problem, like my daughter is not getting good marks, but that is no one fault. That is just time, like Thomas Edison life. Yes, yes. I am really, honestly, I'm not bothered about things like marks and all. To be like, I have to tell you, I am not somebody who forces people to bring good marks. Knowledge is important, not marks. What will she do if she first stands for? Yes, yes, right, right. Albert Einstein said, right, imagination is everything. If you can imagine, you can, that's more important. So that is the reason I buy her storybooks more than, stressing on her marks. She's an intelligent girl, but um, I don't judge her based on marks. Knowledge is important. I mean, tell me all the people who got, the guy who stood first in your class. I mean, he's probably doing the same as somebody who wasn't so good in studies. It happens all the time. We had a section based on our schooling. Our classes were in, if body is fit, money is fine, eating fresh, then why he was sad? Just think. I'm not sad. I'm not sad. Sad. I'm not happy. There is a distinction between the two. Sometimes, uh, when we don't go our full potential, it can cause anxiety. So that is what is happening. I feel that I have more potential. Stagnation, I don't like stagnation. There should be progress. And like I said, my good habits went, it's not just professionally, of course, but then a lot of my good habits went away, like reading, like pursuing new habits, new pursuing new things. Like I have a flute. Placebo effect, yes, 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 I've read that. Placebo effect, there is also a book by Dr. Joe Dispenza, You Are the Placebo. Just use in life. Yes, yes, yes. Theoretically, I know all of this. Practically, I have to do. It's not that I haven't done. I have done things before. I have been manifest. I'm a huge manifester. I believe in the positive things of life and those and that. I've had a very happy childhood. So, um, I have been able to take things head on. But yes, there's a stagnation now that I'm not happy about. I don't have too many years to live, I think. Short time pleasure. Uh, no, not everybody, I think. I don't know about other countries, but in my country, India, the youth are a lot, a lot of them might be just scrolling, but some of them are really taking control of their lives. Oh, okay. Okay, like Blinkit. Now I know you're Indian. You mentioned Blinkit. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, you just order and they are there. I wonder how fast they come and. But you have to blame the society as well a little bit, right? They are like fast, fast, fast. Everything is so fast. Short time pleasure, the thing that you said. Um, yes, people are the dopamine thing, want faster result. Yeah, that is true. If you, this I believe in, you can't, faster short term results are, that's not always achievable. If you want biryani, you have to put it in dum. You can't make it like Maggie. So, yes, not everything is fast. You can't get everything faster. Especially skills. If you want money, you need to develop skills. Right. That is true. That is true. But success is easy when we believe it is easy, when we work for it. That is true. You have to work for it. You have to have skills, put in the hours. I have been working since what? I've been earning money since my class 11. I, you know, I did my kharcha pani from tuitions, and also I've never had, I've never sat down like that. But if we think that is easy, then we don't do anything. True. Or if we think it is taken for granted, then we don't do anything about it. That is true. So, Noto, do you meditate? And do you read a lot of these literature, this uplifting literature, like Ikigai and all of those? Are you a reader? Like, you seem like. Oh, it's 35 minutes. Um it's 3:15. So I guess I'll have to close this out. Our mind is capable for thinking because we as a human think lot, imagine lot, give a pressure to mind for think and solve, not for short pleasure. Imagination I love because imagination and daydreaming are good, I think. Um, oh wow. Uh, Solve not for short pleasure. Okay. Curate books. Okay. Whose meditation do you do? I mean, is there anybody particular, anybody that you follow? Like guided meditations, like BK Shivani ji. No, 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 no. It's not in November. No, sorry. It's in March. Breath, focus, or soul healing. Okay. Wow, soul healing sounds nice. I have some clients who are into this soul healing, and they are soul guidance, soul healing. They do courses. Soul heal meditation is just imagination. Okay. Yeah, a lot of meditation is imagination. Even breath focus. If you are thinking the the breath coming from your root chakra, Muladhara, this is what you have to imagine. Placebo effect. Okay, placebo effect. Okay. Wow. So the placebo effect, as in the meditations mentioned in the You Are the Placebo book by Joe Dispenza. Okay, you're saying na to something. Okay, let's hear it out. Soul meditation is imagination. That is just placebo effect. Okay. Okay, I see, I understand. Okay. Okay, I see. Mm, I have so wanted to do a Vipassana meditation for 10 days. But fun thing is, I have a small kid, so being gayab for 10 days is not an option. Focus meditation is concentration meditation. Okay. Like you do with lighting a candle or looking at the sun, that kind of? Or maybe a dot in the wall or third eye. Yeah. We focus our mind to focus on one thing for long. Oh, an hour long meditation. Wow. Wow. That sounds great. I do just see my nose tip and concentrate on breath. You see your nose tip. Okay, I'm trying that right now. Okay, I laugh a lot. Please don't take that offensive. This is my usual nature. I'm usually a happy person. So, yeah. How can you see the tip of your nose? My God, I can't do that. Oh, Swami Vivekananda. I'm from his land. I speak his language. Yeah, I'm a Bengali. Oh, I see. I see. So with focus, I can also see my. Actually, I've heard this. Our nose tip is actually very visible, but our mind makes it such that, so that we can see things unhindered. It blurs the nose, so we can't see the nose. But actually, it's always visible. We just have to focus. Oh, I see. I see. Yes. Bhagavad Gita also written. Okay. What a wonderful text, right? I have the Gita here. The Gita by Swami A.C. Bhaktivedanta. That's one of my. See, I have a breathing exercise open. But yeah, I will try this. So I've had a very uplifting conversation with you, Noto, and I think it's time we 10 minutes in starting. Okay, okay, okay. So do we do this with the eyes closed or with the eyes open? Like, do we imagine seeing the tip of the nose? Okay, I see a little bit open. I can see the bridge of my nose. I'll try this for sure. Just for see nose tip, okay. Wow, I think this will help my eyes too. Okay, okay. Sure, sure. I'll try this. Just seeing nose tip and nothing else. I can't see anything right now. Things merge as I try. My Kindle is merging right in front of my eyes, but yeah, I'll definitely try this. Strains the eye, this trying to see the nose tip. Yeah. So thank you so much for this tip about the nose tip, and thank you for all the conversation. I didn't know I would find people who would at this hour of the night who would be so interested in this discourse, because I know what kind of lives are going on right now. People showing their faces, like it's a huge catch, it's a huge pull, but somebody just showing a page from book. But I have people coming and speaking to me. It's huge. Thank you. I'm truly grateful and honored. Okay, when starting, yes, you said this is hard for yes, yes, it is hard for that. It's training even the forehead muscles. Mm. So yes, Noto, let's call it a day. If you're in India, so it's the same time for both of us. It's really late at night. I'm not sure for that. No, as I did right now, I could feel the strain in my head, in my forehead. So, yeah. So let's call it a day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving this tip and for all the uplifting conversation. Take care. And oh, thank you so much. Thank you as well. Uh, until we meet each other again in another life, maybe. God bless you. Yeah, bye. Take care. Bye. Please listen. Okay, yes. Like 9 to 10 p.m. I'll try to. I'll try to. I'll surely try to. Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. And I'm also trying to, shift my sleeping hours because right now it makes no point for me to sleep at all. I have to wake up at 5:30 again. I wake up at 5:30 and then I feed the pigeons, and my terrace they come. You're unfortunately awake. But see, I think it was meant for you to give me this tip. So God sent you here. I'll definitely try to make it early and we can read something else and then talk about it. Absolutely, I'll try to make it early. So, yes, yes, absolutely. When the there is a saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye. Take care. Bye.